Welcome to Play to Win, where we play to win. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cam. This week we're joined by Brian, aka BoshNRoll, the winner of Oktoberfest.
I'm Brian, aka BoshNRoll, primarily found on YouTube. Non-rotating constructed formats are my thing. Primarily legacy, but vintage, modern, pioneer, EDH.
So we have Brian on TYMNA KRAUM Blue Farm. Cam's playing THRASIOS, BRUSE, Hit the Snooze. I'm playing WINOTA Stacks, and Tyler's playing Perplexing KINNAN.
Wow, this pod could just be what's the best deck in cEDH.
It could be.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel like there's a
pretty-
strong argument for most of these decks, yeah.
I don't know. One of these things is not like the other. I'm perfectly aware that Kinnan is still considered like tier B or.
I found a 6 I'm happy with.
Any pre-games?
Not for me.
No?
Brian, take us away.
All right, I'll draw for my first turn. I'll start with a Mana Crypt and a Plateau, and let's break some faces.
Wow, powerful start.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
I'll get a draw. We'll play a Command Tower as my land for turn. We'll cast a Mox Diamond. We'll pitch this Temple Garden here. And then I'm gonna pass.
Oh, that's scary. Why didn't you play THRASIOS? That matters. Okay, go to my
Because
turn.
I'm a bad Magic player. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Draw
probably
card?
just forgot.
Yeah.
Probably just forgot,
Oops.
yeah.
Oh, I guess I already said it.
Well, I'm not going to change my plan. I'm going to play this Ancient Tomb, and I'm going to pay 2 life to cast Phyrexian Revoker.
Ooh,
Oh.
I would like to make a white mana before that comes into play.
I'm going to name THRASIOS with Phyrexian Revoker.
Cool. Let me know when you're passing so I can use this white mana.
I am passing now.
All right. I'm going to cast my Archivist of Agma now then, and nothing else.
Honestly, there's an argument for a lot of different things I can name with this Revoker. I thought about KINNAN, I thought about Mana Crypt and Mox Diamond too, but I just feel like THRASIOS is the most powerful thing, even though it's not in play yet.
Also, I guess you don't need to put this in, but I really like this as the turn 1 over Thrasios even before Revoker comes in, just because I can potentially start drawing cards much quicker.
I will draw for turn. There's a Saga, and say go.
Damage on odds for Mana Crypt here. That's a 1. I'll go to 37. The race is on. And draw for my turn. I'm not going to be a coward and randomize this attack, though I don't think it matters. It's between the 2 players with a creature. I'm going to go for Cam for 2.
Yeah, I can't block, so I will take 2.
Treasure, tap Mana Crypt with 1 floating, play Mana Vault.
I'm gonna actually try and misstep that Mana Bolt.
That's fair. Mana
I'll go to
Vault
38.
is in the graveyard now. With my floating, colorless, white, black, I'll play TYMNA.
Main phase 2, TYMNA. Love to see it.
Yep, didn't have the mana for it in mid phase 1. And I'll pass the turn.
I will untap, draw. I'll play a Scalding Tarn as my land, and then because one day I hope to have him available, I will cast the Thrasios and have the best
wow.
Timla blocker in the world. I will pass.
Go to me. Untap. Draw card. I have a Command Tower. I'm going to exile the Simian Spirit Guide for red, tap Command Tower for white, and lose 2 off of the Ancient Tomb, go to 36, and I will put WINOTA onto the stack.
I hate
Have to
this.
pass. Yep.
Yeah, I can't stop this.
I will go to combat. I will declare attacks. Phyrexian Revoker at Tyler and trigger WINOTA. Let's put in Thalia, Guardian of Thraben, and I will have that Thalia come in at Brian. 2-1 first strike, indestructible.
I'm not going to block. I go to 35.
Ty, that's 36 for you.
That's correct.
That's it. I will pass my turn.
We'll draw for turn. Put a counter on Urza Saga, play a Tropical Island, and pass the turn.
Go to my turn. Damage on odds. A 6. I'm safe for this turn. Draw. Okay, I've got some combats. I'm going to attack WINOTA with Facebreaker and KINNAN with TYMNA.
No effects. It is Menace. 2.
I get 2 treasures in the second main. I'll pay the 2 life I just gained to draw 2 cards. I'm gonna shock in a Hallowed Fountain. I go to 33. I'll cast KRAUM. That's the end of my turn.
On your end step, I'll do a little cracking. Go down to 37, tap Hallowed Fountain. I can't believe nobody searched their library yet. I'll draw for my turn. I think I'm just passing the turn.
Go to me. I will draw card. I'm going to play this Battlefield Forge as my land for turn. I'm going to pay 2 life for the Ancient Tomb and cast Goblin Rabblemaster.
Rabble.
This has been a fantastic start for me. I'm having a really great time. Go to combat.
Before combat,
Please don't.
Chain of Vapor WINOTA.
I will not respond.
Would you like to make a copy of Chain of Vapor?
I'm not going to sack it. It's fine when it bounces. I will still go to combat. Goblin Rabblemaster triggers, and I will make a goblin. Tyler, I will attack you with 5 points of damage.
Sure, I've got nothing to say about that. I'll go to 29.
And that's it. I will pass my turn.
In your end step, I'm going to pay 2 and make Cam's Archivist of Agma very happy with the Mystical Tutor. I'm going to find a March Swirling Mist and put it on top.
Archivist of Agma trigger. I would like to go back up to 38 and draw a card.
Very well. Untap and go to my turn. Draw this March Swirling Mist for turn. A chapter ability goes on Urza Saga. I will tap it with the ability still on the stack for 1 floating colorless mana. and then go search. I'm gonna get a Mox Diamond.
Here's my Archivist of Agma trigger again.
Mm-hmm.
Another card, back up to 39.
I will be pitching a City of Brass when at ETBs. Manamo School at Water's Edge is my land for turn.
Do.
Cast a Kinnan. I'm gonna pass the turn and not cast my Sylvan Library because I think it's bad with this many combat decks right now.
Have we made a mistake yet?
No,
It's turn 3.
I don't think so.
Could this be the game?
We're all just so on our toes because Brian Coval's in this pod. Like, we don't want to look like idiots in front of Oktoberfest winner.
I'll start my turn. A 6 again. Draw for turn. My first move is to begin combat.
Splendid.
I have a 2/2. Beware.
You sure do.
Me too.
Me too.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm gonna send KRAUM at Cam. I'm gonna send Facebreaker at WINOTA. I'm thinking if TYMNA is also getting in here.
I will block, and I'm not joking.
I believe you. Yeah, I think your commander is much worse than mine. So
Oh, wow.
I won't make that attack.
In this situation at this moment, I wholeheartedly agree.
I have no effects.
Yeah, I'll take it going down to 35.
I'll take 2, going down to 30.
I get 2 treasures, and then second main, I'll pay 2 life down to 31 and get 2 new cards.
This is nuts. That's the highest amount of cards I've drawn this whole game.
You guys are drawing cards? Doing
I'll
that.
play Marsh Flats and then Archivist. Don't care for it. How many cards do you have right now, Cam?
Currently, I have 6 cards.
That's so many.
How many do you have, Brian?
Just 8.
Just 8.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna fetch. I'll go to 30, getting Underground Sea here.
This is my Archivist of Agma card.
Yes.
I'm back up to 36.
Talisman of Creativity. I have 7 cards in my hand, and yeah, I'm done for the turn.
I will draw for my turn. Elvish Mystic. Noble Hierarch.
I'll trigger KRAUM.
Yes.
Cameron.
It's fine. It's fine.
Unbelievable.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
And I think this WINOTA pending, everyone else should be helping each other draw cards right now.
Do not think about the WINOTA.
No,
think
I don't
about the
think
blue
so.
farm player that's drawn so many cards.
WINOTA is the only thing I'm thinking about.
Exactly. See, WINOTA can help stop blue farm.
I am on that train right now.
I'm playing Cradle for my land for turn.
Alright.
Pass the turn post Cradle.
Go to my turn. Draw a card. I'm going to play this Cavern of Souls. So I'm going to name Human when it enters. Then with 2 more life, I will pay going down to 28, basically dead. I will cast WINOTA. It's a human.
Tyler, you got something for this?
Even if I did, I would not cast it, but I don't.
All right, I'll handle this, team. 5, I'm down to 1 treasure. I'll Mind Break Trap WINOTA.
Oh,
Oh
sure,
my
absolutely.
God.
It is exiled on the stack. Thank you very
That
much.
was amazing.
I would still like to go to combat, make another goblin. I'm going to attack these guys all at Brian. I'll send the Revoker too. I'm just going to send them all at Brian.
All right, I'll block one of the goblin tokens. I take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I also gain 2, so I end up at 23.
Okay, that'll be it for me. I have 4 cards in hand.
Untap, draw a card. I'm going to take a page out of Cameron's book here and play A Guy's Cradle as a land for turn. Much less impressive.
Yeah, yours is worse.
I am just going to pass.
I'll go to my turn. Damage on odds for Crypt, a 5. Finally caught up to me. I'm at 20. It's all right. Most Magic I play, you start at 20 anyway. I know how to do this.
All that before was just free up until now.
Combat time. Wow, there's a wide open WINOTA player.
Shit.
You're getting the TYMNA hands. KRAUM is going towards Cam, and then Facebreaker is going to go break KINNAN.
I have no effects.
No effects.
Neither do I.
Wow, we get the full cash money. I go up to 4 treasures. I gain 2 life, and then I pay 3 to draw 3, ending up at 19.
This is fucking terrifying here.
This is TYMNA going Super Saiyan right now.
Yeah, really. All I can say is that I'm happy that Brian's spending all of his resources on you so that way I don't have to deal with either of you.
Yeah, I feel like that happens all the time when I'm playing WINOTA, is that I'm arch enemy right away. Everyone's trying to stop what I'm doing, which is like fair, I guess.
You sound like every single WINOTA player I've ever played against. Yeah. Why does everybody want to remove the WINOTA?
Yeah, I think as a WINOTA player, you have to be good at politicking, and honestly, politicking is not my strong suit. I can't really convince you to not get rid of the WINOTA. I'm like, yeah, you probably should. Good call.
There's nothing that you'll tell me that will make me go, oh, I feel bad for you. Yeah, okay.
In a game that didn't involve imminent WINOTA on uncounterable levels, I would just wait here. But Wishclaw Talisman. Make a wish and give the Wishclaw to Tyler. There's one possible line.
I gain my 1 life and draw my card.
This card is in my hand now.
That weird Battlefield Forge golf card is the Wishclaw Talisman. That should technically be tapped. So I guess there is like a mistake, technically, kind of.
All right,
Tyler.
well.
And I'll play Exotic Orchard as my land for turn. I'm gonna go to discard anyway, so I should pay 1 for this KRAUM Mox, get 2 cards out of my hand. I'll exile this Force of Negation under the KRAUM Mox. Have I mentioned recently that I hate Thalia? Move to my cleanup step.
I'd like to try something on your end step. Swords to Plowshares, the Phyrexian Revoker. It's just because I have this cradle now. I want to be able to use it.
I'll respond to Swords to Plowshares. 4 mana. I'm at 19 life. I'll pay 13 of it to Fire Covenant every creature except the Phyrexian Revoker for exactly its toughness.
Hell yeah.
And I go to 6.
Wouldn't it be strange if I saved exactly 6 power on the board? I'm gonna cast March of Swirling Mist for X equals 3. It's gonna be Archivist of Ogma, Thalia, and Kinnan.
I'm going to pay 1 for Thalia. I'll Deflecting Swat this to TYMNA, Facebreaker, and Phyrexian Revoker.
I have
Oh,
a
goodness.
response. I'll Mindbreak Trap using one of this mana.
If you remember, we're on Brian's end step, and Brian cast a Chromox this turn also. So the Deflecting Swat, Chromox, and Fire Covenant is 3 spells for Mindbreak Trap to cost 0, but there's also a Thalia in play, so it costs 1.
I will draw a card for KRAUM.
What is Mindbreak
Cam,
Trap's
what are the
targets?
targets? Because I
Right.
think there's a world in which you maybe do want the Covenant to resolve.
I'm pretty sure that the only target is Deflecting Swat.
I'm going to Fierce Guardianship, Mindbreak Trap.
No response.
No response.
I have no response.
Okay, so Trap is countered first. SWAT moves the targets to the 3 creatures I said. Fire Covenant then resolves.
Yep.
All of our creatures are dead. And then Swords to Plowshare.
It fizzles because your thing is phased out.
My Phyrexian Revoker's phased out.
We're still on Brian's end step.
Yeah, I'm done with my turn.
I would like to use my 2 mana here. I'm going to use one of it for a Worldly Tutor. Finding a meal. Go to my turn. Play Arid Mesa as land for turn. Crack Arid Mesa. We got Taiga. Cast a Dockside. Dockside ETB happens. So that's 6. Put a meal on the stack.
I'll trigger KRAUM. I did not draw an answer to Emil.
Unfortunate.
I would like to pay 3 treasures and activate a meal targeting Dockside Extortionist.
No effects.
Yep, still can't do anything.
Cool. I'd like to present a loop where I make infinite mana.
And name an amount of treasures.
1 Googleplex. I'd like to cast Thrasios.
Still nothing.
Yep.
I'd like to activate Thrasios many times to draw most of my deck. Cast Grand Abolisher. I'd like to cast every other creature in my deck, and then cast a Finale of Devastation infinitely large and kill you all with combat damage.
Dead. We are dead. I had a Mountain, a Django, Needle Verge Pathway, and Glow Rider in my hand. Good shit.
I kept a really slow 7. That was very foolish.
I feel like this deck is awesome because if you are given just a moment's window, you can kind of make a win out of it.
And that's exactly what happened here. Luckily, I just got all of the interaction out of everyone's hand, so I could go in there for the win.
Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support us directly, you can do so on Patreon like our $100 patrons.
Demon of Rosgrees and Baby G-Bus.
If you'd like to buy any of our merch, you can do that at playtowinmtg.com.
Check out our affiliate links down below to support us at no additional cost to you.
You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok for more content.
Thank you for watching.
See you next time.
Here goes for our $50 patrons. Mitchell Shepard,
Justin,
Eli Ridgedy,
Man Solo,
Nicola Marikovic,
Steven Shalichty,
That Green Guy,
Plantain Jackson,
Isaiah Brilisky,
Michael Lyon,
Pedro,
Metal Plays Games,
Byron Wang,
Windwave,
C,
Kawada I Hamid,
Jacob Depp,
Sleazy,
Michael Blue,
Jan Wildfang,
Swampy Jarvis,
Thomas Bueno,
Swampy McGee,
Lauren Connell,
David Nelson,
Vinny Bianca,
Jormags,
James Noon 845,
James Noon 845. Everybody in the club looking so alive.
I'm intrigued. Bada bing, bada boom.
Figaro, Figaro, Figaro.
What's that now? This is perfect.
This is great.
Absolutely pitch perfect audio.
Oh, I was born in the darkness.
I gotta love the small, minute details. Fucking cut that.